There was this interesting question by Zhong Hao about why 10% of matriculasi classes are only for non-Bumi. Well, we have to be very clear. When the government started matriculasi, it was not meant for the non-Malays. First, we have to be very clear in our mind. It was meant for the Malays, for the Bumi Putra, to help them to get into science stream or medical schools. So they have this class matriculasi. It was never meant for the non-Malays. And then later on, if I'm not mistaken, the year 2002, if I'm not mistaken, when Tong Ling was the president of MCA, because of the demand, we felt that the government should open up class matriculasi for non-Malays. And at that time, they say, okay, we open up 10%. If you check the record, when the government first opened up matriculasi for non-Malays, in the first 3 years, they were unable to fill up the 10%. Nobody wanted to go in. Nobody wants to go, oh, they want to go lah, standard too low lah, this, that. Even we have to suggest that the 10% of Bumi, the non-Bumi, must all be put into one cluster, in one college in Terengganu, or in Muar, or in Kuala Lumpur. Then they say there are enough non-Malays, then only people will go. But today, everybody wants to get into matriculasi. Why? Because they felt that it's easier to get into the university. They don't have to take STPM, which is a tough exam to take. All of you, any one of you from class matriculasi? Anybody? Don't be shy, raise your hand. Well, all of you very smart people. From STPM? Don't you agree that it's a difficult exam to take? The rest that don't raise hand means what? By back door. You know, because now people want to choose the easy way. They feel that, oh, matriculasi is easier to get into university. Recently, when we talked to the Prime Minister on this issue, and the Deputy Prime Minister, because of the demand, we asked for an increase. The Deputy Prime Minister and the Prime Minister said that this was meant for the Bumi. So they cannot open up. I'm very frank with you. That's why I told you the whole idea of matriculasi was to help the Bumis at the educational sector to get into the university. Somebody asked this, MCA should start its own educational scholarship fund. Oh, not easy, my dear friend. You must really have deep pockets. But I can tell you, we have a different scholarship, better than scholarship that we offer. Our KTA and our university Tunguraman is a form of scholarship because it's subsidized education. It's long term and you don't even have to pay back. Our school fees is one of the lowest. Of late, we have remodeled the thing and we are going to upgrade to university. KTA to become university college. So the fee structure is so low because it's subsidized. And we have to bear the cost. And part of the cost also bear by the government, part bear by the party. And we have been carrying this baby for the last 35 years. More than 35 years. 41 years for KTA. And University Tungaraman for about nearly 8 years. So in terms of education and training, I would say no other political party has done more than MCA. That's the truth. We created these two to cater to the needs of the Chinese. But today, KTA seems to outlive its purposes. Everybody wants to go to university. Nobody wants to go to college. College, like no standard a bit, must go to university. So if you add university, college also short a bit. So we are trying to upgrade to university college. Today I saw the Prime Minister and one of these subjects is this. How to upgrade this. And I've discussed with the Minister of Higher Education. He has no problem with that. But I've already appointed Professor Chan Fon Ang to look into the cost structure and the fee structure so that in 2 weeks' time we will make a decision. of how to carry Keita forward. There's another interesting question that if MCA is part of the government, why often we have to use the word bohong rayu in our dealing with government? 就是争取、要求，听了好像不爽那样。Let me tell you that in life it pays to be polite. It pays you to be polite. There's no harm in being polite, although it doesn't sound good. Imagine you walk into an office. You are citizens of this country. You pay tax. You walk into the office. Strictly, you should be served. Agree? You go in and you need people's help. You say, I pay tax. Then you better do this for me. You think he will do it for you? You also have to be pretend to be very humble, tolong sikit. I mean, that's life. Being polite and courteous will carry you further than to be rude. So when we use pohon and rayu, we do not think that we are trying to go down on our knees to beg for something. Of course, of late, I always feel that we should not use these words too often, since the Chinese don't like it. We say we discuss with the government. 我们跟政府讨论啊，你们听了就爽哦，爽我们就继续的用，不要想着要求跟争取，讨论的不得爽就拿不到。